pages. And we think that trend is just getting started, and not just with Yahoo, but with other companies, around you expecting an internet experience to be highly relevant to you and to not get the same thing that everyone else got. And there's an advertising example of this from a Japanese retailer called Uniqlo that I'll share with you.
2009 year-end sales season. Uniqlo launched a thank and return campaign. Every day is sale of the day. And also, the lucky tickets were distributed in stores and online store. The winners got cash back. The challenge? To create a never-seen-before banner ad to maximize this campaign. The solution? Uniqlo Lucky Switch. We created not a simple banner ad, but a small blog widget and just a bookmark. Pushing the switch lets all the images in every website change onto lucky tickets. If you draw a winning ticket, you receive Uniqlo tote bag. The losing tickets are turned into the banner ads at Uniqlo. Any sites. Any sites. Any sites turn into the Uniqlo's ad space. It changes the website on which the widget is set into the lot. Lots of blog owners were pleased to install the switch on their blogs and began to advertise it on their blogs. Uniqlo's banner ads were voluntarily shown all over the websites. Results? Clicks of the banner ads, 2,809,000. The brand new web advertising, Uniqlo Lucky Switch.
So an ad campaign is so relevant that people chose to put it on their sites. And it ran in Japan only, but generated about 3 million clicks per month. Third theme, probably the buzzword du jour in online advertising, social media. Consumers increasingly wanting to share, criticize, compliment, and connect around products. An interesting example of this, a lot of marketers are really challenging to figure out how do you actually make this happen. We think there's a great example from Cadbury where they had a Nibbles campaign where they had one offline store in London and then let the social graph take it from there and create shops across cyberspace. Let's take a look.
In October 2009, Cadbury Caramel Nibbles launched the Nibbles Boutique, a world-first, real-time digital pop-up shop. It was created as an outlet for the brand new Nibbles collection, a fashion range consisting of a dress and 1,400 scarves designed by Caramel Bunny and Giles Deacon. Our brief was to create an engaging digital experience to give away 1,400 very exclusive scarves and create as much buzz as possible. The Nibbles Boutique was set up in London's Carnaby Street, but there it was window shopping only. The boutique was strictly digital, and unlike its real-world counterpart, it could move. So it did. A lot. The Nibbles Boutique existed as an embeddable widget. The widget was given to selected fashion bloggers and large online fashion sites. For weeks it existed on these sites and blogs in a closed state. The plan was to then open the boutique in one place at a time, so it popped up across different sites or blogs over the course of 2 days. After days of being closed, it finally opened its doors. As soon as someone found the boutique, it took just one click to join the queue. Once in the queue, it was a tense wait to get to the front before the boutique closed and popped up somewhere else. And the best bit? It worked! A genuine pop-up retail experience, completely live and in real time.
Hi, and welcome to the Cadbury's Caramel Nibbles Boutique. My name is Natalie. First of all, thank you for having on me. However, I'm very happy to tell you that you're actually one of the last people who's going to receive exclusive limited edition Giles Deacon scarves. So well done and thank you for your patience. Now I'm just going to pop down your address. So based in London, so your scarf should arrive with you shortly. So I'll pop this in here for you now. There you go, already proposed. Again, a massive congratulations. Thank you for your patience and have a fantastic day. Bye.
whole experience was orchestrated through Facebook. The Caramel Bunny communicated directly with her fans, dropping clues and hints around the boutique's whereabouts and where it might be opening next. The community went crazy. The Facebook pool filled with a comment every 2.5 seconds. The Cadbury Caramel Bunny's Facebook page was viewed 500,000 times in just 2 days. Queues at the boutique were never shorter than 1,400 people. Some people were so keen to get a scarf, they waited for over 48 hours. And because the Nibbles boutique was digital, it achieved equivalent footfall in excess of 4 million people, with over 1.5 million earned through social media.
So every brand out there is really trying to figure out how to harness social media, and that's actually a great example of how to make it work. The next theme, hyper-local. And so nothing's more relevant to a consumer than the things that are immediately around them. And we think that the internet has a long way to go to become increasingly local, having your sports scores, not just from the team from your city, but from the Little League team that your kids are on, things like that. We think that's the future of the internet, being extremely, extremely local. It's been hard to capture this in online advertising, but we think there's an example here where Nike launched an iPhone app which let people know if there were Nike events, stores, etc. around them, how close they were, and enabled them to share and update. Take a look at this one. Combination of hyper-local and mobile, creating highly, highly relevant advertising. The final theme I'll talk about is something called the Internet of Things. So people increasingly expect anything to be connected and controllable by the internet. And for this one, we've got one more example, another Nike example, where they worked with Lance Armstrong's Cancer Foundation. At the Tour de France every year, people write in chalk along the raceway. And what they were able to do was equip a chalking robot to the internet, let people write things on the internet, the chalking robot writes them and sends a picture back to them.
We built Chalkbot together so that people from everywhere can spread messages of hope and cancer survival to the entire world at the Tour de France, on the streets. Fully pneumatic robot. We're all friends working on the development of it, so it's literally friends working together, building a really cool thing that millions of people are going to be able to see and experience and react with.
The way that people treat things changes a lot once it's physical. People will feel a lot more connected to the message that they send. So it's not just a throwaway text. It's not just a, yo, I'm sorry, right? It's, you know, now it's somewhere, right? Now it's something.
So a great example of Internet of Things. So what does this all mean, and what are some practical implications for us? We think on the creative side, the digital canvas has completely changed. So you've seen some people taking digital media concepts way beyond a traditional banner ad. And we think that's a general trend of not being limited by what we can put in a North banner, but being able to do far, far more creative things. The last thing I'll just show you quickly what people have done with Yahoo's own homepage. So you've got animation and video, and brands can really express themselves far, far greater than they could before in a more limited rectangular sort of format. In terms of media buying and planning, I think one of the biggest areas of opportunity is ironically around measurement. You know, the digital space was supposed to be sort of led by its fantastic ability to measure, but unfortunately we sort of got stuck on the click-through rate and never moved beyond it. We ran a major study recently for a retailer in the U.S. involving millions of their users that were on Yahoo. And the results were really astounding in that while we did absolutely drive traffic to their online store, 90% of the value from the ad campaign was driving traffic to the offline stores over the next 2 months. And so I think as an industry, we've certainly got to evolve our measurement to understand the connections we're making and the value we're creating through digital advertising. So to sum up the post-digital age, we think there's really three core capabilities that we need to have to thrive in this age. And the first is science. This is a world of PhDs and massive computing power. You've got to have the data and the insights and the ability to target across a massive audience. Critically important is art, creativity, fun, having entertainment experiences for consumers to really engage with is more important than ever. And finally, scale. You've got to have massive reach and a massive number of users so that you can really find the exact people that you're looking for and do it on a repeatable basis. So science, art, and scale, we think, are absolutely core capabilities for thriving in this post-digital world. And Yahoo looks forward to working with you all to thrive in that world. Thank you very much.